Welcome back to the Breakpoint Tournament Expert Division opening round, hole number 11. Here we're going to be playing a free to play sniper bounce up for the Eagle. The adjustment for the drive is P3 plus 10% max. 5.8 top spin, 3 left spin. We're going to use just before circle drop OP. There is one caveat that you'll need to pay attention to. In low winds, you will need to adjust P3 plus 20% max and then add a little bit of curl so that your center line is splitting the shot circle left curl. And I'll go over that in a minute. And there's the reason is that if you do not add elevation for your drive in low winds, you're going to end up hitting the slope and most likely catching a speed roll into the bunker, right? So I've added some tweaks in here to counteract the low wind results that I seen during live play. But the basic shot in winds above 8.2 or 8.2 and higher, you're going to set up at the bottom of the plus 8. I know it shows plus 10 here, but this is a tweak that has been made to make the drive a little bit safer. We're setting up at the bottom of the plus 8, APOC 5 and 6. Going to be 1/3 of the red ring in the left rough at the bottom of the plus 8. APOC 7 will be red ring touching the left rough at the bottom of the plus 8. And then APOC 8 will be 2/3 of the blue ring in the left rough at the bottom of the plus 8. That's not going to change. The only thing that changes is in winds below 8.2. Make sure that you play your drive at P3 plus 20% max instead of P3 plus 10% max, right? You also going to want to add a little bit more curl to the left to counter the additional elevation that you're adding on the drive. And in the lower winds, that is just to try and prevent a speed roll into the bunker off of that slope. This course is very bumpy, and I don't want to see you running into the rough. So the left curl is center line touching the inside of the shot circle for high winds, 8.2 and above. And it's left curl center line splitting the shot circle in low winds, 8.1 or lower. The approach plays P3 plus 0% at slider. I'm going to start with a base spin of 1 backspin, 2 right spin. I'm going to find the sticky spot in the top left corner of this fairway. Once I find the sticky spot, what I want to do is set up in the right side of the sticky spot. So shift it back and forth. You should see that the ball guide isn't moving very much in the end. And you're going to want to set up in the right side of that sticky spot. And you're going to want to have the tip of the ball guide about 1 cup short and aimed at the right edge of the cup. That's for a standard drive, anywhere from 373 to 380. You'll play that offset, and you'll use your drive yardages to get your slider percentages, right? 373 is 92 slider, 374 is 90, 375, 87, 376 is 85 slider, 377 is 82 slider, 378 is 80, 379 is 77, and 380 is 75% slider. If you get a short rollout on the drive, you'll use plus yards, P3 plus yards. 0 is 70, 1 is 72, plus 2 is 75, plus 3 77, plus 4 is 80, plus 5 is 82, plus 6 is 85, plus 7 is 87, plus 8 is 90, plus 9 92, plus 10 is 95, plus 11 is 97. The only difference is if you have the shorter rollout, you'll be further in your club and you'll need to offset the ball guide. Instead of aiming at the right edge of the cup, you'll need to aim about half a cup outside the right edge to the right. You still want to keep it about a cup short of the hole, but you're going to want to offset it about a half a cup outside right edge of the cup. And that's because you're going to get more wind push for being a longer approach shot. All right, so start with your base spins, find your sticky spot, set up in the right side of it, respin if you need to, where you're a cup short, aim to the right edge. And if your drive is short, make sure you're aiming just outside the right edge, still being a cup short. Both shots play P3, 0% at slider. So good luck. I hope you get the drop, and we'll see you on the next hole.